The night unfolded with a sense of anticipation as the Detroit Pistons hosted the Orlando Magic in a matchup that promised intensity, youthful energy, and a test of discipline on both ends of the court. By the final buzzer, however, the story had been firmly written in favor of Detroit, who delivered a commanding 98-83 victory built not on flashy offense, but on a suffocating defensive performance that steadily dismantled Orlando's rhythm and confidence. It was a game defined by control, physicality, and a defensive identity that could signal something deeper about the Pistons' trajectory within the National Basketball Association. From the opening tip, Detroit set the tone with a defensive intensity that immediately disrupted Orlando's offensive flow. Rather than allowing the Magic to settle into their half-court sets, the Pistons applied relentless ball pressure, forcing early turnovers and rushed possessions. Every pass felt contested, every drive met resistance, and every shot challenged with purpose. Orlando, a team known for its length and versatility, found itself struggling to even initiate clean offensive actions, as Detroit's defenders rotated with precision and communicated effectively across the floor. The first quarter reflected this imbalance. While the Pistons were not necessarily lighting up the scoreboard, they were dictating the tempo. Their offense, though measured, capitalized on Orlando's mistakes. Transition opportunities emerged from steals and deflections, and Detroit converted these chances efficiently enough to build an early lead. Meanwhile, the Magic appeared hesitant, their usual offensive rhythm disrupted by Detroit's physical presence. Shots that typically fall with confidence were instead taken under duress, often missing short or drifting off target. As the game progressed into the second quarter, the Pistons tightened their grip. Their defensive schemes began to show layers, switching seamlessly on screens, collapsing into the paint to deny easy baskets, and then recovering outward to contest perimeter shooters. Orlando attempted adjustments, trying to spread the floor and increase ball movement, but Detroit's defensive cohesion remained unshaken. Every attempt to find a mismatch or exploit a gap was met with immediate correction, a testament to the Pistons' preparation and execution. Offensively, Detroit demonstrated patience and balance. Rather than relying on a single scoring option, they moved the ball effectively, creating open looks through disciplined spacing and timely cuts. Their scoring came from multiple sources, making it difficult for Orlando to key in on any one player. This balanced attack complemented their defense perfectly. While the Pistons were not explosive offensively, they were efficient, making the most of each possession and avoiding the kind of mistakes that could allow Orlando back into the game. The halftime score told a clear story. Detroit had established control, and Orlando faced an uphill battle. Yet, in basketball, momentum can shift quickly, and the third quarter often determines whether a game becomes a comeback story or a consolidation of dominance. In this case, it was the latter. The Pistons emerged from the locker room with the same defensive intensity, if not greater. They forced consecutive turnovers early in the half, converting them into points that extended their lead and further deflated the Magic. Orlando's frustration began to show. Offensive possessions became increasingly disjointed, with players forcing shots or hesitating at crucial moments. The Pistons' defense had not only limited scoring opportunities but also eroded the Magic's confidence. Even when Orlando managed to create open looks, the pressure of previous misses seemed to linger, affecting their shooting accuracy. Detroit, sensing this vulnerability, continued to press the advantage, maintaining their defensive discipline while capitalizing on every mistake. One of the defining aspects of Detroit's performance was their control of the paint. Defensively, they protected the rim with authority, contesting drives and forcing Orlando into difficult mid-range attempts. Rebounding also played a critical role. By securing defensive boards consistently, the Pistons prevented second-chance opportunities and ensured that Orlando's possessions ended without reward. This dominance in the interior underscored the physical edge that Detroit maintained throughout the game. The fourth quarter served as a formality rather than a battleground. With a comfortable lead, the Pistons did not relax their defensive standards. Instead, they continued to execute with precision, closing out on shooters and maintaining pressure on ball handlers. Orlando attempted to mount a late push, increasing their pace and taking more risks, but Detroit's composure held firm. Every run by the Magic was quickly answered, often with a timely defensive stop followed by a controlled offensive possession that drained the clock and preserved the lead. Beyond the statistics, the game highlighted a deeper narrative about identity. For Detroit, this was not just a win, it was a statement about the kind of team they are becoming. Defense, often described as the foundation of championship-caliber teams, was on full display. The Pistons showed that they can win games not solely through scoring bursts, but through discipline, effort, and cohesion on the defensive end. This approach not only neutralizes opponents but also creates opportunities for sustainable success. For Orlando, the loss served as a reminder of the challenges that come with inconsistency. While the Magic possess undeniable talent and potential, their inability to adapt to Detroit's defensive pressure exposed areas that require growth. Ball security, shot selection, and composure under pressure emerged as key factors that will need attention moving forward. Games like this, though difficult, often provide valuable lessons that can shape a team's development over the course of a season. The coaching strategies on both sides also played a significant role in the outcome. Detroit's game plan was clear and effectively executed. Prioritize defense, control the tempo, and capitalize on mistakes. Adjustments were made seamlessly, whether in response to Orlando's attempts to spread the floor or their efforts to attack the paint. The Pistons' ability to maintain consistency in their approach, regardless of the game situation, reflected strong preparation and in-game management. In contrast, Orlando struggled to find effective countermeasures.